What's up, nail geeks, and welcome back to a Royla Lee video. This month we have the main collection that is dropping is the Quilt of Many Colors collection. In Taylor's PR notes, she mentioned that this is a quilt that was given to her by her grandmother, and it's inspired after, I believe, different squares off of the quilt. It's really sweet. So we've got those, including one of my favorite ones is talking about the cookie tin that never had cookies in it, always had sewing kits in it, or like sewing stuff in it. My mom is a rabid sewer, seamstress sewer. I'm not talking about farming. That's funny. I'm just discombobulated for words right now. My mom sewed a lot when I was a kid, and I would always see the freaking cookie tin, and it would never ever fail. I would get so excited, and I would be like, "Oh my god, mom's hoarding cookies!" And I'd go in her sewing desk, open them up, and then sure enough, it's just the smell of like metal from the needles, and the thread and stuff would just kind of like waft in your face when you're opening it. And it's like, this is the most disappointing thing ever. It's funny because over the years I've been seeing that as like a meme and stuff. And I'm like, okay, I guess my childhood wasn't that unique. But anyways, so we have inspirations and stuff like that for that collection. We also have this year's Alzheimer's Awareness Polish. Per Taylor's info on her PR notes here, she said that she wanted to create a polish that felt like the color of her childhood. So she chose purple. And of course, these are in honor of her grandpa. And this polish, $6 from every bottle sold, is going to be donated to Pearl's Memory Babies. We've also got a flashback series. What is coming up for a return onto the website is Curious AF Oysters. This is a dupe of the original oysters from Hella Handmade Creations back when Taylor was doing series for them. And we also have a new Harley's Hollows re-release. This one is The Grass is Greener Under My Wiener. That's returning. We also have Polish for Paws. I want to make sure I'm thorough in all this info. We've got polar bears for this month's, or this releases, I should say, donations. So we've got $6 of every bottle sold for this one is going to be donated to polarbearsinternational.org. No restock is planned for this one. My PR notes here. We have Foxfire returning to the shop. Taylor is going to have one in Polish Pickup. So if you're new around here to how Polish Pickup works and stuff, Rewind is only available in July. So makers have one go to their shop, and then another one will go to the PPU site. So Foxfire is going to be in Taylor's Royla Lee's website. That one is going to be available for uncapped pre-order during this launch too. So all that said, I'm going to recap that at the end of the video, hopefully a little cleaner than the word vomit I just gave you all. Let's check out some pretty polishes. Let's check out some Royla Lee pretties. And without further ado, let's dive right in. Cookies or Sewing Kit is a turquoise base with copper to gold shifting shimmer. This is a jelly-ish type of formula. It packs a punch between 2 to 3 coats. I can see some of you rocking nubbins, stopping at 2 coats, your choice. I chose to do 3 because I'm extra and I like to pack on as much shimmer as possible on finishes like this. This is so very much packed full of beautiful, gorgeous shimmer. How many times can I say shimmer and coats already on this first polish? It's a shame. It has so much shimmer, but I found it very forgiving in terms of any potential streakiness or anything like that. So personally, I would recommend 3 thin coats and a glossy top coat of choice. Thimble Me This is a black base with silver to orange to gold shifting shimmer and scattered holographic effect. This is kind of metallic, almost neutral in the overall formula here. It is quite opaque in how it builds up. I thought 2 coats was just enough. It was very satisfying on that second coat. In fact, I'm enjoying watching the playback again. I know those of you subscribed to the channel, you know what it's like just watching a real satisfying application. This definitely gave that. I would suggest a glossy top coat of choice as it dried down semi-flat. Needle Little Love is a fuchsia magenta base with red to gold to green shifting shimmer. Every time I swatch a finish like this, where it's that kind of magenta-ish, berry-ish, whatever you want to call it, type base, and then it's got the warm type of shimmer going throughout it, I'm always like cringing during photographing it because I know my photos are always going to get real skewed. My camera tends to latch onto the shimmer. So for accuracy, please refer to my full hand shot here. This is very much what it looks like in person, and I hope it translates onto your screen like it. This is jelly-like. I'm going to strongly recommend 3 coats and a glossy top coat. Quilted Githerments is a chocolate brown base with purple to pink to orange shifting shimmer. Very much like Needle Little Love, my disclaimer for accuracy, representation, what have you applies here too. Please refer to the video, especially my full hand shot here in just a moment. This is very rich and juicy and jelly-like on application. I think most of you can absolutely stop at 2 coats. So bells and whistles, it is beautifully opaque at 2 coats. I just wanted to see how much I could slather it on the nail. And honestly, as much as I liked it at 3 coats, you can see it just thickened it up a bit. So if you like that creamy looking appearance, yeah, you could do 3 coats, thin ones, mind you, but I think 2 coats is just fine too. This dries down pretty damn flat, so make sure you're plumping it up with a good glossy top coat. Bits and Bobbins is a navy base with linear holographic effect, pink to gold to green microflake shimmer, and gold reflective glitter. This is one of my top picks for this release. It is another very satisfying one. I went slow and steady on that first coat. It felt like buttering warm butter on hot toast. It was very satisfying. Now this is quite textured and thirsty for top coat, so you're going to apply this like I recommend all reflective glitter finishes and go in and just kind of spackle it on there on that second coat and using the texture from your first coat to stick everything together. You'll need a glitter smoother and a glossy top coat, as that's what you're seeing on my full hand shot. Patchwork of Memories is a dark pink base with linear holographic effect and blue to purple shifting shimmer. We have a kind of, again, neutral-ish type of finish here and how it builds up. I chose to wear this one at 3 coats, very much like cookies or sewing kit. I feel like you could absolutely stop at 2 coats. Your choice, you can see it's beautifully opaque there, but I liked that extra thickness from a 3rd coat. Also, just kind of maximize that shimmer payoff. This will also dry down pretty flat. It is also quite forgiving in terms of any potential streakiness. No issues to report with this one either. And finish with a good glossy top coat and you're good to go. That shimmer is deliciously strong. Threads of Yesterday is a murky olive green base with pink to orange shifting shimmer. So we've got one that I almost want to classify as a prugly type of finish. I would suggest going up to 3 coats with it. Although again, I think 2 coats for some of you is going to be just fine, but I wanted to just amp it up quite a bit. And a lot of times on my clear falsies, I can kind of see through them sometimes. So on this one, I chose to do 3 coats for that reason. I'm not mad at it. I liked it at 3 coats, but again, your preference on how you want to go up on this one. All right, I will suggest any top coat of your choice as I think it dried down semi-flat, semi-gloss sort of, and not thirsty or anything. Sunday Mendings is a copper to gold shifting shimmer with scattered holographic effect. Another one of my top picks for this release. I do love a good white that has tons of shimmer in it. And I'm going to repeat myself again, very much like Cookies or Sewing Kit and Patchwork of Memories. This one is very forgiving on any potential streaking. And it's pretty damn opaque at 2 coats. It's almost a milky or harsh type of finish in how it dries down, if that makes sense. But I chose to do 3 coats still, and I personally liked it like this. You will want to use a good glossy top coat to maximize the shimmer, I guess reflection, lack of better words. It dries very flat, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And then the Alzheimer's awareness polish for this year is Tregi. This is a deep violet base featuring a glowing pink to orange shifting shimmer. This is heavily flirting with being a 1-coat wonder. It's beautiful. I will strongly urge you to do 2 light coats to plump it up, maximize all the goodies on your nails. And please note, this stained the hell out of my falsies. So I would recommend a good base coat of some sort, whether you're wearing falsies or on your natural nails, just in case. This will dry down very flat. Use a good glossy top coat to seal it up. Curious AF Oysters is our bring back polish for this release. It's a dupe of the original Curious Oysters from Hella Handmade Creations, that series. This is a lilac base with strong aqua to purple to pink shifting shimmer and scattered holographic effect. This would be my third top pick for this release. It has a delicious formula, kind of curly, but builds up like a cream. It's very satisfying. And again, 2 to 3 coats, your choice. I personally like 3 thin coats, but 2 normal is just fine. This dried down semi-flat, I think any top coat works here. And I don't know, I just loved how this base color looked against my skin tone. So medium to deep skin tones, you might want to pay attention to this because I thought it looked delicious on myself. Just tooting my own horn here. And then we've got The Grass is Greener Under My Wiener. This is a green linear holographic polish. Those of us that like to chase the holographic flames, this one is definitely going to be up your alley. Do not miss out on it. These are beautiful. All of Harley's hollows are gorgeous and give that old school indie vibe in terms of how much holographic effect is going throughout it. I'm going to urge you to do 3 light coats with it and build it up slow and steady to maximize the rainbow payoff. I didn't have any issues with my quick dry glossy top coat in any bleeding or anything like that. So I think any top coat works just fine. And in the sunshine or your kitchen lights, if you have any recessed lighting, this will just light up. And then last but not least, we've got the Charity Polish. This one is Beneath Polar Skies, described as a gold to green shimmery base with blue, purple, pink, gold UCC flakes and red to gold to green crystal flakes. We have a flaky bomb here. This is going to be pretty versatile if you want to wear it as a topper, as you'll see here in just a moment. It absolutely works. If you wanted to wear it at 1 coat, 2 coats, or 3 coats, it'll give you a decent payoff on flaky goodness. Of course, you could also sponge this if you wanted to be hella extra. Just be mindful that it's going to use up your bottle pretty quick. That way, it looks really cool. It looks like a foil type of effect when you sponge it, but I thought 3 coats give a very similar payoff. So your choice on however you want to apply this one. I did use a glitter smoother and a glossy top coat on my full hand shots here. And last but not least, we have the Willet Topper segment. This is where I use a black swatch stick to demonstrate if polishes have layering capabilities. Most of these are going to topper, no surprise there. They are very strong shimmers. I'd also like to take this moment to remind you guys that Foxfire, I featured that in my polish pickup video that I dropped, I think 2 days ago at this point. Foxfire is also going to be available during this launch for this pre-order. Again, you'll want to make sure to get it during this window because Royla is one of the makers that will not have it the whole month of July. It's just going to be for her pre-order. And then just moving on here, I have to say I absolutely loathe these swatch sticks. They're awful. I think they're really cool if you're going to use like personal use, but man, it's like disturbing my aesthetic for not polishing outside of the lines. I don't know. I can't stand these. And I have seriously 2 more big giant bags to finish up. I'm just going to whine about that probably until we're done with that bag too. Anyways, Beneath the Polar Skies, you can see here, looks really cool as a topper. The uncapped pre-order is going to start July 11th at 10 a.m. Central Time through July 17th at 10 p.m. Central Time. This is uncapped pre-order. If you are wanting that polish pickup shade, get in there and grab it. All that good stuff, including the polish for paws, all the pretties. So get in there. I will link you all below to Royla Lee's site if you want to check out the preview of what's going to be available for this launch. And I'll also link you to the Facebook group if you want to get in there, interact with Taylor. She's super fun, and see additional swatches, all that info, good stuff. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.